The Zionist attacks targeting civilian population centres and coinciding with the end of a school day reveal a malicious intent to inflict as many casualties as possible, including on children. The Palestinian people in Gaza have faced down the siege of Gaza for more than 18 months, providing once again an example for the world that the criminal US-Israeli alliance has grown desperate to tear it down. Down Israel! The massacres of Palestinians by the Zionist military is courtesy of US-supplied F-16s and Apache attack helicopters. Washington sends billions of dollars in aid every year to Israel that Tel Aviv then uses to bomb the 1.5 million Palestinians in Gaza and cut off their electricity and kick them out of their homes. Can I just say, former US Attorney General Ramsey Clark, who by the way has just been awarded the United Nations Human Rights Award, has said, he said this: US aid averages more than $15 million a day, every day for the last 16 years to Israel. But it's Republican Democratic Party presidents. Israel is always the largest recipient of US aid in the world every year. Why? Why is this so? Because Israel is carrying out US imperialistic policy in the region. US corporate power fully intends Israel to exist as a garrison state, a continuing source of instability in the region. This same US government and its mates here in Australia and abroad lets banks foreclose on workers' homes here and abroad, lets bosses lay off millions of workers, and lets tens of millions live in fear that the illness will wipe out their savings if the economic crisis has not already made them destitute. We should demand at least the following: US aid to Israel to be cut off completely. And that this money be used for reparations for the Palestinian people to ensure their right to return to their homeland. We call for the release of 12,000 male and female prisoners still held in Zionist prisons, who continue to face abuse, torture and the denial of their basic rights, including those Palestinian parliamentarians kidnapped even though they were democratically elected by the Palestinian people, and many of these people are still in jail.
What happened to democracy in Palestine?
We call on the Egyptian government to open the Rafah crossing, the only lifeline for the Palestinians, and access to basic services such as water, electricity, fuel and medicines. Can I just say, comrades, that the massive gathering here today, and I congratulate the organisers, has been joined by struggles and campaigns around hundreds of thousands of people have marched around the world, right across the world, including a group of 16, a crew of 16 progressives, including European doctors and former US congressperson and Greens Party presidential candidate Cynthia McKinney, who attempted to deliver medical and humanitarian aid to Gaza in a yacht aptly called the Dignity. Israelis' gunships not only stopped the boat from delivering the tons of aid, but they one deliberately rammed the boat and tried to sink it.
Hold it to the Hague!
Perhaps Cynthia McKinney summed up the situation describing the attempted sinking of a ship when she stated, "It pales into insignificance in comparison to what the people of Gaza are experiencing right now." In closing, comrades, can I say, over the past 60 years of struggle of the Palestinian people has inspired hundreds of millions of people worldwide because of its dynamism and revolutionary fervour. As I said, groups all over the world, from London to New York, from South Africa to Mexico City have mobilised in opposition to the genocidal attacks on the Palestinians. Thank you.